Hi, are you thinking about exchanging your Naira for dollar and then keeping them at home? Well, before you do that, give me a few minutes. Let me show you why this might be the biggest financial mistake you will ever make and what you should do instead. Okay, so I understand Naira is fluctuating and you are tired of, using 1,000 to buy a loaf of bread today and tomorrow is already 2,005 and there is no way to increase your money because probably your salary is still the same and you have some savings that would actually buy you maybe a plot of land 5 years ago and now can't even buy 100 bags of cement. I completely understand. I'm not against changing dollars to Naira, but let me show you why you should not keep them at home. The number one reason why you should not keep your dollars at home is security risk. When you keep your dollars at home, even a large sum of money at home, your money can be exposed to a lot of things. Let's say theft, natural disaster, even though we don't have much of that in Nigeria, but the flood going on right now can damage your money, fire incident, even theft. I remember after working for like few years as a freelancer, I was like 2 years 3 years on and I've not even seen the dollar I was working on eye to eye. All I have been doing was to transfer from one bank to another. So one day I just made up my mind. I said, well, I really need to withdraw this dollar and hold on to it. And I went and I withdrew some amounts of money and then, spent some little and then kept the bulk at home. Just to look at it during the weekend. I know it sounds foolish, but this really happened honestly. Anyway, when I withdraw the money, after a while, I had to stop the cleaning lady from coming to clean for us because I was worried that she would probably take my money. I mean, I don't mean that I don't trust her, but then she started newly. She just started. So, and I don't know her that much. So I had to stop her from coming. I was worried. Over the weekend, there was, I think, during the Salah holiday. So Monday, Tuesday was, I think, a holiday. So I couldn't go back to deposit the money until Wednesday. I'm not even going to lie to you. It was nerve-wracking. So keeping money at home, especially dollars, you will not have rest of mind. Except you have maybe a very good safe that you can keep them. So without that, the security part and rest of mind part, even if you have safe, you'll be worried that someone probably could have access to it. That's another reason. Then the second reason is that there's no growth potential. When you keep your dollars at home, it's not growing. Forget the fact that Naira is fluctuating, but don't forget that there is a global inflation as well. For instance, if you want to spend your dollar that you've been keeping at home, if you want to travel abroad, things are increasing. Forget the fact that you are in Nigeria or wherever you are watching me from. Things are increasing globally. There is global inflation. So even if you decide to keep your dollar at home and then you say, okay, when I change it to Naira, it will be a lot of money. Yes, that's right. But what if something warrants that you have to ship something from abroad or you have to travel abroad? So your money is not even increasing. A friend of mine who exchanged her Naira for euro and was supposed to travel late last year could not travel, and only to realize that the money she kept all this while for the block account won't be enough again because the block account minimum amount has increased. So had it be she put that money, maybe invested it somewhere, even if it's fixed deposit, because some fixed deposit account you can in foreign currency accounts you can start with as low as 5,000, be it dollar or pounds for fixed deposit, and most of them give approximately 4.5%. So had it be she put it inside now, she will not have a lot of issue, just a little money to top it up. Had it been the money, but the money has been sitting at home and now she has to find a way to top it up. So when you keep your dollar at home, you are missing out on potential investment income, you see. So that's not even an option. Even though the Naira is fluctuating and all that, and you decided to keep your money at home, the third one is inflation impact. The inflation can take away all the money you have been making from dollar. Let's say you kept $100 at home when Naira was like, let's say $100 was like 40,000 Naira. You see, okay, let's say then you can still buy something of 40,000 naira with dollar. But what about now? The money is not increasing, it's at home. So it's true that you can change that money for as much as 150 to 160,000 naira now. But what 40,000 naira that you exchange that money for can buy a few years ago cannot, that same thing. In fact, even if they would be different, that you have make some profit, it can't be more than 10,000 because everything has changed. Inflation is increasing, so the high inflation will still erode the profit. So the best alternative for you is to look for investments that will yield money. Another reason is opportunity cost. When you keep your money at home, you missed out on opportunities to earn money. When you keep your dollar at home, you missed out on opportunity to earn interest. Imagine keeping something like, let's say, $10,000 at home and it's not earning any money. Meanwhile, when you put this same $10,000 to a Eurobond or a dollar-denominated fund, there is possibility that within a year you earn no less than $700. So even though the value of Naira is depreciating and then there's inflation, global inflation, that $700 should be able to cover for the inflation. Let's say what you can buy for $10,000, if the thing has increased to, let's say, 10,500, you should still be able to cover it and make profit because your money is earning interest. In conclusion, don't just keep your dollars at home. There are so many dollar-denominated funds you can explore. Some of them you can start with as little as $100. So you can check out the new dollar bond, domestic dollar bond that federal Nigeria government just launched, and you can check out other firms too, like ARM, Stanbic Asset Management, GT, and so on. Some of them, they will allow you to invest with as little as $100. So instead of risking yourself, risking your money, and even losing interest, it's better you just do it this way. If the requirement is just for you to have a domiciliary account, and then if you don't have a domiciliary account, if you get two guarantors, maybe from your church, from the mosque, or from your family, two guarantors that has a current account. That's all you need to get started. So my dear, don't keep your money at home. Don't keep your dollar at home before bad people come and buy you and collect your money. So I just hope this video was helpful. Please leave a comment down below if you find this video helpful and give it a thumbs up and click subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.